Since the colonization of the United States, people have always enjoyed sports as a pastime. With the rise of sports teams and clubs in the early 1900s, fans have flocked to see their favorite teams suit up, play, and get totally crushed. I know this feeling. I go to Oklahoma State, home of the most lopsided sports series on earth, Bedlam. But why? Why do we go back every year just to get let down again? To understand this, we have to understand why people are sports fans to begin with. First, we need to belong. It feels good to be part of something. To many people, sports are the easiest way to do so. Second, it drives our self-esteem. When the team is doing well, we're doing well. This makes us feel good. But what about after the game? Depending on how our teams do, fans react in two common ways. Thomas Hatby, a social psychologist, puts it this way.
The burgeoning is when your team wins and you attach your identity to it. So we won, even though you had nothing to do with the win.
This means you wear your OSU gear after they win.
And corfing is when your team loses and you disconnect from that team.
This means you aren't expressive of your affiliation and detached from your team. So what makes someone who's corfing come back to their team?
There's a hope.
The thing that keeps sports fans coming back is the chance of success, the chance to look like this.
You know, the potential upside, it's like a risk-reward kind of a thing. I could lose a lot by going to this game, or I could win way potentially more.
Though it was an answer, I felt like there was more. Was the backbone of sports really just the hope for another sports high? Luckily, Dr. John McGuire gave me the answer I was looking for.
We'll forget the outcome of the game long after we've passed on, but the memories that we have from being with friends and sharing time together because of sports remains one of the biggest appeals for why we attend sporting events.
Throughout my interviews, fond moments kept popping up about family and friends, with sports being the means to that end.
You know, I cheer for the Cubs because my grandparents loved the Cubs.
The Eagles, I used to be a season ticket holder with my dad until I went off to college. From the time I think I was 6 till I went off to college. I like to say I learned my cuss words at Old Vet Stadium.
Actually, I can tell you exactly who I was with when the Patriots lost in 2008. Probably can't tell you all the names of people.
And that's when it hit me. It's not about the sports. Fans return to their teams week after week, not for the game itself, but for the people and the memories they'll have. Even if your team is bad, your friends will still be there, tailgates will still go up, and memories will be had. So when you're riding the tail end of a loss, corfing it up, don't think about the loss, but about the memories. It'll probably make the loss suck a little less.